now that we've gotten past Man United, I think it's going to be very interesting to see how you guys react. Your next matches are actually very, very interesting. When I look at your next 5 fixtures,
Burnley?
if this thing will load, you have Burnley at home. No, Burnley away. Man City home. Arsenal away. Fulham home and Tottenham at home. So like...
Last time we played you guys with an interim coach, we beat you, so I'm calm.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you could do the same thing with Man City.
And we beat Man City last year, not this year.
And you could probably follow that up this year, you know?
I mean, I think Mbeumo
was
playing today, right?
Wait, sorry. The last time you played Man City, correct me if I'm wrong, the last time you played Man City and beat them at home, no, away from home, you also had a new manager, Seo.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Last year.
Yes.
We beat them away.
Confirm us. We're winning this league by April, bro. Thank you.
But you know what?
Huh?
We will probably just give them.
You give them a
We'll
whooping. Yeah.
We'll just
nah, bro.
We'll bend.
Anyway, let's wheel it. Let's wheel it. But I'm just saying your next 5 fixtures aren't very easy. So Darren Fletcher's got work on his hands. So anyway, let's move to the actual games now. And I'm delighted to let you know. Did you know, by the way, this fun fact? I'm delighted to let you know over the last 2 game weeks, out of the traditional top 6 sides, Arsenal is the only team to have won both their games, and all the other teams drew all their games.
It's been tough, Olai. It's been tough all over.
Who did you guys play? Leeds, and before that, you had Wolves. Yeah, you drew with Wolves. We didn't get a chance to talk about that, did we?
It was a midweek game.
It was a midweek game.
You guys also playing tomorrow?
No, we're playing Thursday.
Okay. Liverpool,
yeah. So Wolves. Tough team to beat.
What's the point of talking about the game? He sucked. Let's move on.
What about Leeds?
Honestly speaking, both games should have won. But he was just... We don't have players.
Also no manager.
We honestly don't have players. Also, I think I blame him in the Wolves game because we had actually, to be honest, the last two draws, I would blame Amorim because fuck, he's gone.
So would Jason Wilkins.
I'd blame him in the aspect Zaxi scores and then he subs him halftime against Wolves.
Yeah. No, I mean
like someone scores a goal and then you punish them for scoring.
I'm just saying, like I'm just pointing out, like it's a bit Wolves at home, a tough team.
And then and then the next game we're playing
Leeds,
which is also struggling. We don't play Zaxi, and then we sub him on, and then he gets an assist in his second touch. Like he's trying. I don't know.
So aren't you happy you got rid of him? Maybe that's like a red flag you should look out for. You know, like when the traffic lights say stop, people should stop.
See, people make mistakes.
People make mistakes.
You've come here this season and talked about Arteta making tactical mistakes.
Yeah, but we're still top of the table, bro.
But that's part of the game.
We're not 5 points away from 14th.
No, but we're also 6 points from top 3.
Fair enough, man. I'm just saying, watch your ass before looking forward, bro.
You can't. Life always
it's that question for if you were 2 inches inside the person in front of you, or 2 and someone else is 2 inches inside you, which way are you moving forward?
I'm moving forward any day of the week. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Anyway, so there's not much to discuss in terms of the games, but I did have one particular point I really did want to discuss. So Manchester City, actually 2 points. 2 points from the Fulham Liverpool game, and 1 point from the City game. This isn't the same City. That's my point.
Yeah, I see it as well.
I'm glad you see it this way. This is not the same City. This is not the City that can go and steamroll 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teams. Like genuinely beat those guys. Not even like, like edge this game out or edge this game. No, they would have deserved to have won those games. You know, I think a lot of people got carried away. Lowton specifically, he got like guys, and obviously rival fans. Guys get carried away with like a 3-0 against West Ham at home. Yeah, cool. 3-2 against Leeds, bro. Red flag. 5-4 against Fulham when you were 5-1 up. Red flag, you know. And then now that, you know, Sunderland away, I said, remember when we drew there, I said that was going to be a tough place to go. And when you consider, for example, Sunderland, half their squad was in AFCON. And Ballard wasn't playing, for example, you know, and they still managed to get that draw. They could have won on another day. I think they could have won that game. And then Chelsea at home, you want to win your games against the top 6 sides at home,
especially with
no
an NPC.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane, you know, Family Guy or something, according to Peter Drury. But that, you know. Surely you go 1-0 up, you turn the screws around, and, you know, you really tighten them, and you go for the kill. But they just kept letting Chelsea back in the game. And fair play to Chelsea, like they've shown this season they can really face adversity well enough. But still, you expect someone like Man City at home to slap them up.
For sure. I feel like fair play to Enzo. Enzo, I think, played really well that game. I don't think they missed Caicedo, because that game was like peaceful.
I did say
there was no
like the referee barely, you know, his whistle was dry. Like Reece James, honestly, bro, he's a wonderful footballer. I thought he put in quite a good
better.
shit.
I think he's
genuinely
he's better than Caicedo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was a meme when you said it first.
There you go.
I see it now.
You see it, yeah.
All I see.
I'm telling you, bro. And the thing is, like, even when he does, like, you saw that tackle on Rodri.
Yeah,
that wasn't even a tackle. That was him, literally, he's just passed the ball.
Yeah.
He's managed to get to the ball, but then that's naturally where his foot is getting, you know, is gonna stamp. And then it was unlucky. And, you know, I don't know. I rate Reece James highly. Fair play. I didn't expect, like, what Chelsea fans were talking about. I thought they were just meant as a right back, but he's so much more than that. So
he's
fair
so
play
much
to him.
more than that.
But then, you know, Liam Delap, right? He came in, and I thought he changed the game.
Yeah.
And when you look at Man City, they don't have Marmoush. They don't have Sabinho. He's injured. So they pretty much just had
Doku didn't start.
Doku, right?
Who didn't start?
Oscar, who didn't start. Yeah, that's all they had to bring on off the bench to change the game from an attacking perspective. And then obviously now they got those injuries to Josko Gvardiol and who is it? Possibly Ruben Diaz. So when you look at those injuries, it's not looking good, fam. It's not looking good, bro. Haaland, we told Man City fans it's not sustainable to just rely on Haaland.
Yeah.
They thought Phil Foden and Phil Foden, Omar, beef jerky, you know, purple patch would help them, but ultimately, bro, like some of these games are tough, man. The Premier League is tough.
I think with Shirky though, like I feel like Pep will ruin him.
Yeah.
Or is ruining him. Because he really gets the ball where you would expect him to be shining.
Yeah, like even when he does, like there were so many passes he made. I'm like, oh, that's such a great pass. And then you look at the pass, it's a diag, you know, from or he's sending someone else through on the other side of the pitch, not necessarily a diag, but he's clipped it over the defense. But I still think he played well. But I think the reason he played well is because he's just a beef player. You know, he's a fantastic player.
Yeah.
No,
but like you
that
see,
was not a pun to his.
Like he's I feel like he's held back.
Yeah.
He's doing the best he can, playing that fucking on the touchline, which is fucking ridiculous. And then a few times you'll see him maybe go to the other side and maybe roam, but then again that lasts maybe a minute or two, and then he's back again.
Right. Anyway, Liverpool, Fulham. The only point I really wanted to discuss was the Florian Wirtz offside goal. So apparently onside goal. So
I want Amai Bad. I had this conversation. I brought it up I think it was a Barcelona game.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a Champions League game. I don't remember.
Ah.
I asked you guys, the what I saw on the actual clip was different from the cartoons they were putting.
Yeah,
right?
the 3D
And
version
you guys
cartoons
laughed
was
it off.
hilarious.
You guys laughed it off because for me, I think it was I think what's his name? I think it was La Liga. It was El Clasico.
I hope it's not Champions League because I think
I think it was El Clasico.
Champions League's application of the semi-automated offside thing system is fantastic. So have a look at this, guys. When you look at the line that's being used between Florian versus Toe, and I can't remember the Fulham defender's name, but when you look at it, looks like they're using the same line to judge whether he's onside or not. But then if you look at the actual image of from the actual game, you'll see, especially if you zoom in, you'll see Florian versus Toe is not ahead of whatever made up line they have. It's ahead of the pitch lines. The pitch line is what it's ahead of. Now, some Liverpool fans and other like neutrals are suggesting that by then the player, whoever passed it, Conor Bradley, had already passed the ball. I don't think so. But I think the way it's being used in the Premier League is very, very off. So I looked it up. And apparently, in the Champions League, it's a matter, the width of the lines being used are 5 millimeters. And in the Premier League, it's apparently like 3 centimeters or something like that. Now, if that's all well and good, but Saddam, that surely doesn't apply when it doesn't matter how thick you draw your lines. All that matters is we have the pitch lines in exactly coincidentally the right moment. So we don't need to use an imaginary line that they've come up with that is clearly being altered. Because if they're drawing the pitch lines, then why isn't the Fulham defender's foot a few inches off the pitch line? Mm-hmm. Why is it in the 3D rendition along the same line?
Yeah.
So obviously they benefit from this. And eventually they go 2-1 up. But, you know, justice was served, to be fair, because Fulham scored a screamer, bro. And apparently some Harrison Reed, bro. I can't remember I'm pretty sure I heard that name like during Wakati wa Lampard. You know, like I can't remember who this person is, but this is the first time he's played since 2023.
This is questionable, and I feel like we need to have a conversation about this because now you can easily now manipulate things.
That's what I'm saying. Like, clearly you can manipulate it. I saw a video of someone manipulating very quickly within 30 seconds the image, like this particular image, on their phone. Guess on which app? Instagram edits, like story edits.
Are you serious?
Like just editing the lines and zooming in, alafu yafanya mjamaa kay mbele ya line ama nyuma ya line ama amekaribia line.
That's crazy.
It's mad. So if these guys have an agenda, which we've always seen can happen in football, why wouldn't they do that?
Yeah.
Then, you know, they always tell us, they'll show us the onside review, the semi-automated review. Before this, I think this is the first time I've seen it being done before the play has been restarted.
Yeah, because they usually take time.
Yeah, most of the times you'll get it 5 minutes after when the ball's gone out.
True.
But play has been restarted, VAR confirmed.
Yeah.
So it was very sus. But what's even more sus is how come I've heard nothing on this from Football Analysis, bro?
Yeah,
like,
even
content creators.
Even Fulham. Like, I feel like Nottingham Forest would have put out a statement.
Yeah. Fulham is like, we scored our screamer. Nah, bro. Yeah. Say something. It's all very like it's yeah, let me just say if you were to picture me right now, I'm Javi and I'm observing. That's all I'm saying. I'm really observing, bro. Let's get some comments around Man City and Liverpool. Let's see what you guys are saying. By the way, I can see we have 55 of you in the live. Thank you so much for joining us. So let's see what guys are saying. Kenan says before we get to Kenan, okay. Kiarie Suleiman says another season of with the same like Man United conversations. To be fair, this is getting repetitive.
Yeah, it is.
And I'll hold that thought. Repetitiveness, guys, the audience, hold that thought in terms of repetitiveness, because I'll bring it up a bit later. Alrone says, I don't like smug Zuhum. Kenan Nyata says, watching live from not Kenya, obviously. Kenan says, Lazimo Ashtuke, now takes Saddam. Majid Chafu says, yeah, I can't believe City just let Chelsea play around the whole of the second half, which is really, I tweeted and I was like, this Chelsea performance says more about Man City than it does Chelsea.
Yeah, Man City was really...
Chelsea have so many issues.
They just were stuck in like second gear or first gear.
Yeah.
There's no like that aggressiveness to get the ball back. There wasn't any City DNA. And you know what? Fair enough. Pep is tired. He's leaving into the season.
But apparently he extended up until 2027.
I think the rumors are that he's definitely leaving. Okay. And I think it
and
all makes
that's
sense.
Why Maresca
and I thought it all makes sense why Maresca is also like running.
Yeah, I mean
to Man City.
I don't know what Chelsea fans need like what else they need to see. Like, you're not even the best blue club in England. Like, and you guys were there before them.
They're the best plastic club.
Exactly. Like, how do you lose El Clasico?
El Plastico.
El Plastico. Like, it's ridiculous.
No,
bro.
usually, we have like news whereby the manager is fired and he wants severance. Maresca is like, stay with your money.
Yeah.
I don't want your money. I want out.
Yeah, I want out. I'm good.
And apparently the game, what was the previous game? Before City. What are they playing?
They drew.
Forgot.
Bournemouth.
The Bournemouth game. Apparently there wasn't any. Was he banned? He wasn't banned. He just didn't go.
Yeah, he just didn't go back to the dressing room.
Yeah.
Or something. I think that's hilarious. But it says a lot about. And now they're gonna sign some guy called Liam Rossinier, bro. It's just hilarious because we're gonna have a field day. I don't know if you guys watch DR Sports, but there's a gentleman there called Matisse. He's a big fan favorite. I love the guy. I think he's hilarious. And that's I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be very consistent in terms of my opinion of your manager. I think he's also gonna be hilarious. So, Michael Jr. says that guy had already passed the ball. Watch a hikaya Zuhum. I don't know, man. Majid Shafu says, okay, for me, Verts looked offside, but in the end, a draw was the right result. It's not a matter of what was the right result. King Brian says, people always been stupid when it came to Arsenal. United says, I'm happy we don't have a coach anymore. That says a lot. Karyuka first says, Verts was 100% offside, marginally, but offside. And Jerogo Dennis says, had that goal been Fulham's, it would have been called for offside. That's actually not a bad point. And Michael Jr. says, respect your world champions. Bro, your manager doesn't respect his world champions. But anyway, so it's time for our season review. We have about half an hour to discuss this. And how do you feel, Saddam? How do you feel, the audience, about the mid-season review? Where were your expectations? Where are your disappointments? Where are, I don't know, your delights? What are you delighted about?
You're saying a mid-season, I'm saying an end season.
Oh, you're calling it an end season?
It's done.
It's done, huh? Okay,
so it's done and we're starting a new one.
Go on.
New year, new season. So it's to us is like what do I feel about the new season?
What do you feel about the new season under the stewardship of Darren Fletcher?
Fucked.
You're fucked. Okay, good. So instead of looking 6 points above, now you're.
It's tough.
You're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to move back 2 inches still.
Nah.
It's tough, huh?
I'm moving back.
Anyway, you predicted. I don't necessarily want to go through predictions, but you did predict you were gonna win the league.
Mathematically, we still can.
Of course.
If by any chance Fletcher becomes like this genius guy from whatever, I think we could still win the league. Mathematically, if we're in it, we're in it.
I think you're mathematically possible.
Until I'm mathematically out, you can't tell me shit.
Then I can't say shit to Wolves.
You can't.
I can't.
Yeah.
There's
you have
enough
to wait.
points. Yeah.
You have to relax.
Everybody could lose.
Yeah.
right, fair enough. But the season has not shaped up to be what we expected. A lot of people expected the domination of Liverpool.
Liverpool specifically.
A lot of people expected maybe a title charge between City and Arsenal, possibly Chelsea, right? Like an outside chance for Chelsea. But people were hoping for a 3-horse race, right? 3-horse race.
You were expecting at least Arsenal, City, Liverpool.
Yeah. So a 3-horse race. And the reality is it's been far removed from that.
It's 2 instead of 3. So what do you mean far off?
Well, you
don't think City are in the title race?
I don't know. I don't know.
Come on, man.
I think for me,
2 weeks ago you were second.
No, we weren't. We were momentarily second.
Exactly my point.
And what I'm saying is they've already bottled.
No, they haven't.
2 weeks
Relax.
ago. 2 weeks ago, they went and played their game before us, and we responded. And the last 2 times we've played, every time we played before them, they bottled. Drew against Sunderland and now drew against Chelsea. Look, I think they're still in the title race for now. But I genuinely believe that they're probably going to fall off from between March. So, when you look at the situation, it's not very good, man. Outside of Haaland, who's their regular goal scorer, they have issues with their midfielders. They now have issues with their centre-backs. They're someone who, was supposed to go to Liverpool now, Mark Guay, he's probably going to go to Man City to shore up their defense. There's no knowing how that's going to go for him. He could get injured, right? Look at Liverpool. They went and signed Isak. Oh my God, Kiarie elated. Eric and Giro were going to win the World Cup. Everybody's like so excited. We're thinking, fuck. What happens to Alexander Isak? Double crazy injury. You get. And now Man City, they have their 2 centre backs out and they're crying. They're about to go into transfer market. We lost our 2 centre backs. We've been through that challenge. And we're still top of the table. At the beginning of December, we were 2 points ahead of City. And now we're 6. So,
I mean, the fact that a lot has changed, listen, the fact that so much has changed within a week, because it's been a week. They've played 2 games in like the last 7 days.
Yes.
So to you, and remember, there's 2 games for the next 3 weeks.
Yes.
So.
Well, I think, up until the end of January.
Yeah. So to you, in your mind, everything has fallen apart for the last 1 week, and you could also drop points.
Of course, bro. A meteor could strike the Emirates, and then I get it.
No. What's more realistic?
What I'm saying.
What's more realistic is you could also draw points. You're playing Liverpool, right?
We could.
You lose that game, it's 3 points.
We could.
Right?
We could.
Sasa, why
we could
all
lose
of a
even
sudden
6-0, and then they have better goal difference and they win the league. I get that. But what I'm saying is, apart from the injuries, apart from the lack of know-how to win the league now for them.
Lack of know-how
to
win the league.
Yes, because for example, if they had
compared to Arsenal,
compared to us, yes.
You guys have what?
We have so many people, bro.
You have know-how of what?
Of winning things.
What?
Mikel Arteta has won
winning
4
what?
league titles. Mikel Arteta has won
under who?
4 league
under
titles.
Who?
Under Pep Guardiola.
So the person who he was the manager now doesn't have the know-how, but the assistant manager now has it.
I didn't say the manager doesn't have the know-how.
So Pep players. So Pep has it.
Yes.
Arteta has it.
Yes, of course Arteta has
it. Okay, the Man City players who've won the league don't have it.
No, not all of them.
Okay, so which Arsenal player who's never won has it?
What I'm saying is,
what are you talking about?
Of winning the league. Now,
what are we doing here, man?
Man City.
Jamisha, I was gonna support you, but now you're talking crap. You're talking shit.
Let me land.
No, you're not landing.
So, when you add the fact you have guys like Ryan Cherki, Husanov, these guys who've never won a league title, all these new signings, Rangers, he's never won the Premier League, right? Right or no?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Just confirming. He's won other league titles like Serie A and whatnot. So when you add the fact that...
Hasn't won Serie A.
He's never won Serie A with AC Milan? Damn. So anyway, they've lost players like Fernandinho, Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva, Riyad Mahrez. They've lost knowledge bases. These guys are knowledge bases. So that, for example, if Shirky had entered the squad and Riyad Mahrez was still somehow in the squad, I'm just making up a hypothetical scenario. But if Shirky had entered the squad and he's like, these guys have won the league titles before, we need to just stick together, we've dropped points. He would rely on someone like Riyad Mahrez, how do we behave, how do we move, how do we train, what do we need to do, what do we need to improve, especially because they're both Arab and French, But now he doesn't have a Riyad Mahrez. He looks over, he has Doku,
You know what he has?
He looks over,
You know what he has?
He has guys like Mateus Nunes.
But see, the Mahrez.
He has guys like Nico Gonzalez.
The Mahrez, the Fernandinho, the De Bruyne, they were all made by Pep.
And Arteta.
Wait, so it's Pep.
And Arteta.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Pep, he was giving them beeps and whatever and putting cones, whatever. Ooh.
Taught Sterling how to use his left.
The players.
And Sane how to use his right.
Pep does this. So, as the current team, it has how many treble winners? At least 7.
Know. How many?
At least 7 treble winners.
Count them.
Haaland. Foden. Gvardiol. Diaz.
Guardiola was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gvardiol, Diaz.
Rodri.
Ballon d'Or winner.
Yes. But we're talking about treble winners.
Sorry?
Stones.
Stones done gire. Okay. We're already 8.
That's 7.
9.
9. 8.
Oh, whatever, man. So okay.
But
so
now think about those guys.
No, I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking.
Guys.
Listen. So the 8. So this
Ruben
team.
Diaz is
so wait.
injured.
So one team has. Shut up. One team has 8 treble winners. So the other team has 4 FA Cup winners.
And 1 4-time Premier League winner. Gabriel Jesus.
What are we
has
doing
won
here?
4 Premier Leagues. Still, Gabriel Jesus has won 4 Premier Leagues. What do you mean where?
What do you mean?
City.
What do you mean where? He asked a question.
At Man City.
Okay,
Exactly.
so your player won there, but now the way he won, they're not good enough.
He's still on loan, so he's still accessible. So that's another form of knowledge. And then when you consider these are players who are actually available to us.
You know what's funny? Jana, I was trying to convince myself, okay, fine, Arsenal's going to win the league. It's not going to be so bad. Zuhum is just going to say this and this for maybe 1 or 2 episodes. What the fuck? What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
What are you doing
we
now?
We still haven't even gotten to the best part.
I am depressed already.
We still haven't gotten to the best part.
We're
bringing back the schedule, bro. Have you seen who Man City have to go to away? Man City still have to go to Chelsea away. They still have to go to Spurs away. They still have, obviously, they have you guys away.
No.
It's away. They're playing you guys at home.
No, we were beaten at home.
No. At the Etihad.
Oh, really?
We watched it here. They still have to go to Everton away. They still have to go to...
you guys beat us at home, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, we did. They still have to go to... What do you call them? Liverpool away. When you look at those fixtures... I already mentioned Spurs.
Come on.
Bro, I'm pretty sure they still have to play Brighton away.
Those are easy games, man. What are you doing now?
Are they? Because when you look at the run of games that they have, it ain't looking good, fam. And then you look at the injuries that they have. John Stones, their knowledge base. They can't call him because he's always at the hospital. Yeah. Gvardiol, Zinchenko, obviously, because he's not at the hospital. He's available. He just doesn't get selected. So when you look at all those things considered, and then the fact that we have the best squad in the world, I just think they're gonna fall off. And by because right now, what's the points difference?
That's your hope.
What's the points difference?
6 points only.
6 points. I think by March, we're looking at a 7 to 10 point swing.
So you'll only add 1 point.
That means.
Ooh.
That means
what?
No, 7 to 10 point swing.
As in more.
As in 7 to 10 point swing. It's going to be right now a 6 point swing. It could be 1 more at the very pessimistic level, or it could be an extra 4 more. And by then, you're hoping that Arsenal lose three games in their run-in, when you consider we've already played Newcastle away. We've already played Everton away. We've already played Liverpool away. We've already played all these other teams away.
Okay, you know what?
It ain't looking good, fam. It ain't looking good, fam.
Okay, you know what? Give me a clip. Look at the camera and tell me what happens in February.
10 points. 10 points clear, inshallah.
So you're saying inshallah so that?
I say inshallah all the time.
So you're saying inshallah so that you make it like, ikifanyika fine. You're not confident anymore?
Are you Muslim or not?
No, I am.
Then why are you questioning me on
No,
this?
but like you're making it look like it's not in your hands.
It's never in anybody's hands.
Tomorrow go philosophical
Anyway, so I want to ask you this. That's the title race. That's pretty much the title race. Those are my thoughts on the title race. I mean, they're now crying about injuries. We got our injury patch. Hopefully no more injuries and we win the league by April. And then we can focus on the Champions League. Because obviously we're going for that as well. Good. We don't disagree. All right, great. But let's talk about whether we have probably the best top 4 race in Premier League history ever.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't think we do.
I think there's a strong case.
I don't think we do.
Can I tell you why?
Mm-hmm.
Aside from
Arsenal
Arsenal and
don't mention
Man
Aston
City,
Villa.
Aston Villa.
Don't mention Aston Villa because they're also like they are with City, right?
So you think they're in the title race?
They are not top 4. Like they're
Do you think they're in the title race?
I would say they're confirmed top 4.
They're confirmed top 4.
So we're all fighting for that one position.
But still, let's just say, because Liverpool are only, 6
9
plus 2, 8. 8 points behind Villa.
That's a lot. So that's what I'm saying to us. Shut up, man. Almost go 4 points ahead. No, you should celebrate.
6 points ahead.
Okay, fine, whatever, man.
But that's because we're not Liverpool. We didn't just draw to Fulham. We beat Fulham away from home. Anyway.
So, Anzan Aston Villa. Anzan Liverpool.
Let's start with the teams that aren't so far from top 4, bro. Because 34 points.
Because it's 4th going downwards.
Yes. So you have Liverpool, Chelsea, United. I think Brentford are in with a shout because they're only 3 points behind Liverpool. And they're only 1 point behind Chelsea, which is 5th.
Okay, tell me, give me the difference from Liverpool. How many points from Liverpool?
So Chelsea are 3 points from Liverpool. So are United. So Brentford are 4 points from Liverpool. Sunderland 4 points from Liverpool. Newcastle 5 points from Liverpool. Brighton 6 points from Liverpool. Fulham 6 points from Liverpool. Everton 6 points from Liverpool. Spurs, who are in 13th, and Crystal Palace, both also on same points, are on 27 points. They're 7 points from 7 points from Liverpool. So that's mental, bro. That is mental. You're looking at 14th. That's how many teams are we talking here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's exclude Aston Villa for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 teams
fighting for one position.
Fighting for 2 positions.
5th is confirmed?
5th, we don't know yet. We'll see how we perform. I think you guys should.
If it's in your hands, 4th, really.
If it's in your hands, we finished in the semi-final positions last season.
But it didn't help, did you?
It did help. It did help. Us qualifying in the semi-finals did help. Us going to the quarters.
Did we get 5 teams last season?
Yeah. Yes, we did. So, anyway. I think this is the best. This is not only the best top 4 race.
I think it's too soon.
In the league ever.
I think it's too soon.
I think this is also the most competitive league ever.
I think it's too soon.
Huh?
I think it's too soon. I think when we're looking at this, I think March.
What are you talking about?
Listen, I think
March. Fall away?
I think March, April. That's when we will. Because remember, when you look at the running, that's when you look at also the top 4 race. I think now it's kind of too soon. And I'm sure by then we will have like a proper separation between those teams.
That's the thing, though, because I think there's a lot of reasons why this is the most competitive league. If you look at Sunderland, most newly promoted team, one of the most newly promoted teams, they're up in 8th. You know, they're not struggling. They're actually doing fantastically well.
Yeah.
And
especially against big teams,
bro. Like Newcastle have been in the league for how long? They beat them 1-0. You know, when you look at some of the other teams that are getting beat, like Leeds, sure, they're struggling-ish. They're 16th or something, but they almost held Man City to a draw.
No, but Leeds are struggling. There's no question about it.
Are they? Because if you
Leeds
look at the
are
league
struggling.
table, you know,
Especially they started really poorly. I think Leeds are struggling.
they're only 5 points behind Crystal Palace, so they're 5 points away from being in contention for a top 4 place, a top 5 place. That's what I'm saying. When you look at the,
So that's you're talking about what?
I'm just saying
12 points off top 4. It's a lot.
You never know, bro. Calvert-Lewin's form. I think what's happening right now is the best in the league are the best in the league. Like, this is Arsenal on 48 points is the highest number of points they've ever achieved after 20 games. They will have equaled the 2022-2023 season in terms of points, right? If they beat Liverpool, they would have equaled that incredible start. In terms of the point swing, whatever. Man City have never had this many points, and even them, like, this is one of their. Yeah, Man City have never had this many points at this stage of the season. I'm pretty sure I have that somewhere. I think
Despite them winning 5 in a row.
because remember their form picks up in the second half.
Okay.
That's where they really.
So and you still think you'll win?
Yeah, what I'm saying is they have a flat tire and,
Okay, cool.
and a really thin fan belt.
Okay.
And, like, I'm pretty sure the shocks need looking at. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, but it's a car. Yours is a bicycle.
nah, ours is a motorbike.
So you
bro.
need like I wouldn't mention a fun belt to you because you're a bicycle.
We have a motorbike. I think we have a jet plane. We are incredible, I think, if you think about it. Look at Declan Rice, world class, bro. Anyway, if you look at now, for example, excluding Man City and Arsenal, you have Aston Villa, Newcastle, maybe even now that's entered the fray is Sunderland and Brighton, obviously. Teams like that, they keep refreshing, right? They keep performing at a very consistent level. They keep posing the same issues, like the same problems for teams like Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, United, and so on and so forth. When you look at the newly promoted sides, this is probably the best collection of newly promoted sides we've had in, like, the last 5 years.
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
I think Sunderland are the only team performing.
What do you mean? Sunderland, who else?
Leeds are struggling. Leeds are struggling,
Leeds
bro.
aren't struggling. They're 16th.
16 is struggling. How?
Okay, fine.
Like how is 16 not struggling?
So. But these guys, the mid-tablers, the traditional mid-tablers, and the newly promoted sides, I don't think they're making, guys like Man United, Chelsea, and Tottenham, the traditional guys, right? I don't think they're making them look bad. They're exposing them to new ways of playing, new styles, new tactics, new emphasis on set pieces, or so on and so forth.
Also, I think the fear
Even
is
the way
gone.
they build their
I feel
squads.
like nowadays, no one cares. I think the fear of playing against big teams is like everyone thinks they can win.
Yeah.
I don't think that was the case maybe 10 years ago.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
The money
because
when you're playing Man United, you've already lost mentally. You're just happy to be there.
And when you look at, come on, like, just to back that up, financially, this is the most fair the spoils of TV revenue and Premier League revenue has ever been shared. When you look at, for example, La Liga and all these guys, it's so distorted and it's very dysfunctional. Anyway, let's go through some comments as we wrap up the show. Let's talk. Wilfred Muridi says, tuko na depth na tutawin league. Ambia Saddam peupe. What does peupe mean?
Like Swahili. Like plain and simple. Anyway.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Ako na accent to Ojik Swahili.
Oh, okay. Marishafu says, with City, they're really good and still with Pep, but are not crazy prime City. Exactly. That would go on crazy runs of winning to set up finals for the title. Al Rene says, no, I'm not. I'm not a premium rage baiter. Joroge Dennis says, Zuhum, iyo point yako ya know-how, how it makes sense. It's fine, man. Like, some people, different IQ levels. I get it, bro. It takes time. Felix Madega says, quality depth is the one thing Arsenal fans are confident of. And that's true. I mean, Madueke, When you compared all the wingers.
Unaribu.
All the wingers. You saw
Listen,
Pedro Neto.
You can't talk about.
Did you see Pedro Neto?
What are you comparing him with? We all know Neto is shit. You don't have to mention a shit player for you to make your shit player look better.
I'm tired, bro. Wilfred Muridi says Saddam still thinks they can win the league. Arafu Anauliza Zuhum, what are we doing here? Man, in terms of delusion, Saddam, I have no words. Frank says, "Oh, Liverpool, our season has been crazy, but crazy bad. But seeing United and Chelsea below us gives me a cheeky smile." Honestly, bro, you guys need to step up, bro. Like, what? How the fuck are Liverpool ahead of you guys?
How did you lose to Liverpool?
What do you mean? We had injuries.
How did you lose to Liverpool?
Injuries.
Shut up.
Chris Mwangi says it's tough backing Saddam. You build him up, then he tears you down. Ati, we can still win the league. Yeah, man. The Delulu is clearly not the Salulu.
But think about it though. Imagine we get like a prime Pep in Fletcher. And then his two sons Okwe and like Xavi Iniesta.
Yeah, they could make Hollywood movie out of that. So.
And then National League.
Mad. Come back to the season. Because how many points are you guys off the league?
And then he brings back Amorim as his assistant
48
manager.
minus 31. What's that?
Damn.
17. Huh?
We're 7 points behind you. Nah, he can't be.
Yeah, 17 points.
Say wallah.
Wallah.
Juzil got to 3 points.
So what happens, bro? You draw games, bro. It sucks.
We bottled the league, by the way.
Chelsea.
Amorim bottled the league. It was right there.
It's mad. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate reading your funny ass comments. So yeah, man, we're really excited for what the season holds.
The game.
And,
let's look at the game. Next games.
We have games tonight, I think.
Not tonight. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Also AFCON.
Oh right, did you guys see Morocco being pendelewad?
Obviously.
Yeah, that was messed up. But I told you guys, Arabs are corrupt as well, man. What do you think, Man City? How do you think they win the league? Did you guys see the penalties? Tunisia with Mali, because that was a lot of fun. Tunisia is faking their way into major competitions, in my opinion. Did you see, for example, who they played to qualify for the World Cup? Yeah, it was like countries I'd never heard of in Africa.
Huh?
Yeah. It was like Isle of something.
Somaliland.
Yeah, Somaliland. I've never heard of these countries. But yeah, they've played like, these countries that aren't really strong nations. And that's all they played 6 games. 5 games. I can't remember. 5 or 6 games. They scored 22 goals and conceded 0.
And then came the struggle in AFCON.
Yes.
I remember
their managers.
Who's the player? What's his name? Who came out and say that they're like really, really behind. Like they're like 10 plus years.
Was it Hannibal Mejbri, your former United player?
Yes.
So, yeah, fair enough.
So you think it'll beat Liverpool?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're confident?
I'm quite confident. Nothing less of 4-0, I really hope. I'm even banking on them on FPL. By the way, I'm still top of the table.
City's playing Brighton. You're confident?
No, I'm not confident. Of City?
Yeah.
Hell no.
So City will drop points?
Is City confident of Brighton?
So you think they'll drop points?
I think they can.
And Aston Villa is playing Palace. And we're playing Burnley away.
Are you confident?
I'm alive.
You're alive. Alhamdulillah, bro. Alhamdulillah.
And Egypt is playing Benin right now. It's 0-0. 64 minutes. And there's a very good chance Benin gets a winner last minute.
Did you see Benin's post?
Yeah.
Donning the Pharaoh stuff. That's fucking awesome. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Let us know what are your thoughts in terms of the mid-season reviews. Are Arsenal going to win the league? Or is it just a matter of when we're going to win the league? I think we are. Is United going to make the top 4? Is Chelsea going to make the top 4? Is Leeds going to make Europa League? You never know, bro. You never know. Anyway, pleasure having you here for the first show of the new year. It's going to be an amazing one. You guys better get ready to travel somewhere in the summer. because it's going to be unbearable. And I'm not talking about the heat. See you guys next week. Thank you so much to the production team. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and tune in next week. We'll see you guys next week. Take care, man.